Good morning, guys. Tiffany here. Glad to be back with you. We're going to jump right into our morning movement. Hope you guys all had a wonderful weekend. Hope you're feeling well. Let's go ahead and just shake off anything that came before now and get ready for the rest of our day. So we'll go ahead and start seated. Nice and easy seat. We just want to kick the legs out in front of us. Nice long back. Crown of the head is reaching towards the sky. If you need to, you can pull a little bit of that flesh from underneath those sit bones and just flex those feet gently so it doesn't have to be extreme, but just kind of keep them active. Nice activity through the knees, and we're just letting our shoulders sit back. You can either have your hands down beside you, or you can have them on your thighs, or you could even cup one inside the other. And we'll just kind of settle in here, just breathing deep. In through the nose, out through the mouth, just preparing just to shake off anything from this weekend. Full breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, into the lungs as well as the belly. Be careful not to let our posture sink here, so try to not round those shoulders. We're still maintaining a straight back, but we're just doing it in a relaxed way. I know that sounds kind of weird, but a couple more deep breaths here. Last one. Okay, great. Now we'll go ahead and try to keep our feet planted where they are. Just scooch our bottom up so that we can lay all the way down. So try to bring that chin nice and straight to the sky. So we don't want it angled back. We don't want to crunch in the back of our neck, and we don't want it tucked in. Just nice and neutral, nice long neck in the back. And we're just going to lift our knees to our chest, wrap our arms around, and just breathe into the compression of our knees against our belly. Really getting some space into that lower back. Challenging our organs to wake up since we have this compression, our digestive system. If you want even deeper, you can come all the way up, do a big inhale. And release, coming all the way back down, squeezing those knees in just a little bit tighter. Deep breaths here. And we'll go ahead and release the left leg straight down. We'll go ahead and turn that ankle around one direction, then turn it the other direction. Now we'll take that left hand over that right knee and just twist that knee down, gazing over that right shoulder. Nice little twist here for the spine. One more deep breath here. And then on the exhale, come on up. And we'll straighten that leg, and we'll grab the back of that knee or the shin, and we'll just pull just slightly until you feel it. I didn't have to pull that far. I felt it. Nice stretch in that hamstring, that calf. And bend that leg and send it on out, and we'll bring in the left. Turning that ankle, one direction then the other. And then we'll twist it over to the one side. Gazing over our left shoulder. 3 full inhales here. On the exhale, come up. Drive that leg up into the ceiling. Keeping that toe flexed, and just slight pull till you feel that stretch in that hamstring and that calf, and you just sit here, hold on to it, breathe through it. Doing a great job, guys. And relax that leg and kick it out. And we'll go ahead and take a nice big inhale, and we'll exhale the legs up, and then we'll slowly drop them down. So big inhale and exhale. Send those legs all the way up. Make sure that that lower back is nice and flat on the ground. Heels are toward the ceiling. Nice straight legs here, and we'll drop for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Press into that lower back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Perfect. Take the arms overhead, and we'll just reach overhead and then reach our legs out as far as we can, like we're getting pulled in both directions. Awesome job. All the way. Hold it. Continue to breathe and relax. Go ahead and turn to one side. Press yourself up into a nice tabletop position. So here, since we just turned over, we'll place the tops of our feet down, press those hips into our heels, and we'll just reach those arms out nice and long. Breathing deep here. And we'll walk it all over to the left side. Nice stretch in that right side body. One more deep breath here. And next on the exhale, go ahead and walk it all the way over to the other side. One more big breath. On the exhale, bring it on up to the front. And we will walk up to our all fours again, creating some space between those legs, just hip width distance. And we will tuck our toes, making sure that all of our toes are pressed firmly against the floor. So adjust how you need to in order to make that happen. And we're slowly gonna just press back, sitting on our heels, getting a nice stretch in that fascia under the foot. We're here for just a second. Continue to breathe. Couple more seconds, guys. Really nice stretch in those toes, the bottom of those feet. And come forward nice and slow. We'll go ahead and release those toes. You can pedal them if you'd like to, if that makes you feel a little bit better. We'll take our right hand and we'll thread it underneath our left all the way as far as we can. Rest that head down, keeping those hips elevated, and we'll just walk our left hand overhead. Nice stretch, opening the back of the back, the top of the back. Nice, good shoulder stretch here as well. And we'll walk that left hand back over. And we will place that left hand right in the center, and we'll just twist the other way. So we're bringing that right hand all the way up to the ceiling, following with our gaze, and bringing it back down. And we'll take our left hand, thread under the right, releasing that right hand overhead if that feels good for you. We're still breathing here. Just getting some oxygen in the upper back, the neck. One more breath. Walk that right arm back under your shoulder, press up. Take that right hand to the center of your gaze and twist up with the left. And bring it back down. Nice job. So we'll go ahead and walk our hands up a little bit and we will tuck our toes, get into a nice plank position. Hold this for a second, pressing through our heels, feeling that nice stretch in our calf, pressing through the tops of our shoulders. And we'll go ahead and take our right foot up and drive it through, meeting our hands. Drop that back knee, untuck that toe, and we'll lean into the stretch, into our hip flexor. Hands are still on the ground. Unless you want more, then you can bring it up to an upright position. Still pressing into that hip flexor. And then we will go ahead and try to reach around to grab. So we'll take our left hand onto that left leg and we'll sit up here. This is only if you have the range of motion. Really get a nice opening stretch into that quad, release that foot, and we'll press our hands in line with our toes, and lift that back leg, and bring that right leg back. And we'll press it up into our down dog, pedaling out those feet, pressing into all corners of the hand, driving the hips up. Great job, guys. Coming back in for that plank, holding that plank. 3, 2, and 1. Driving that left leg up, planting that right foot, untucking those toes, and sitting in this nice hip flexor stretch, either with hands down, or you can come up like this, upright. And then taking the right hand to grab that right foot. If you need extra, try to maintain that balance here. And releasing that foot. Lifting up that back leg. Driving that left leg back and right into our down dog again. Nice pedaling out of the feet. Deepening your breath. And we'll go ahead and walk those feet all the way up to our hands. I'll turn for you. So we'll go ahead and cross our right leg over our left leg. Trying to keep that back leg straight. You'll feel it up the side of that left leg's muscle. So our IT band going into our glute. So we're just here, breathing deep into that side leg. And then nice and easy, bend those legs before you uncross them. Uncross and then switch. Straightening out that back leg as much as you can. Nice job. Bend the legs, uncross them. Go ahead and stay in this lowered position. Spread your legs a little bit wider than you'd like to. Pointing the big toes inward and just dropping those hips, letting that head dangle, reaching for your toes if you want them, or you could reach behind you. Shaking that head no and yes. And we'll go ahead and press our hands up here, pop our feet in together, and slowly roll on up. Nice and easy, each vertebrae. Hands overhead. Big inhale. All the way down to a swan dive. All the way down, halfway up. Inhale here. Relax and come all the way up for another inhale. We got one more of those. Reaching all the way up and all the way back down. Halfway up for an inhale. And exhale. And really generously bend those legs. Come all the way up nice and easy. And bring your arms to heart center. Bring your hands. And there you have it, guys. Thank you for joining me for morning movement. I hope you feel nice and warmed up and you get a great start to the rest of your day. Enjoy.